Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you, man. Is this your Lamborghini?
Absolutely.
And
Yes,
what do you
sir.
do for a living to be able to afford a Lamborghini out here in Miami, Florida?
I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I own a few different companies, but my main company is a marketing agency.
How long have you been a business owner for?
22 months exactly.
Over these last 2 years, what's been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
Last year was my first full year. We did 5.5 million between all of the companies, but 2.4 million net, which is what I truly cared about.
What's been the best financial advice that you ever received throughout your lifetime?
So the best advice I got was from a billionaire, and I wasn't even able to get a conversation with him until I started putting up some real numbers. And I was on his private jet, and he looked at me, he said, Eric, I've heard a lot about your life. You got a sad story, and now people care about it because you actually have success. But what you need to understand is anything and everything that happens to you might not be your fault, but it is your problem, and eventually you have to solve that problem, or you're going to continue being broke the rest of your life. So as soon as you understand that it is your responsibility, and you have a mirror every day you look at when you get up in the morning, you're brushing your teeth, that's your accountability mirror. You need to speak to yourself, and you need to speak life into yourself, because your belief system also matters. If you don't believe you're going to be worth 8 figures, you're never going to touch 8 figures.
And how old are you now?
33.
And how old were you when you became a millionaire?
32. It just happened, man. I just became a millionaire 4 months ago, and honestly, it didn't change anything.
If you were to go back 2 years ago when you were first starting your business, what's the number one thing that you would have told yourself?
If I was to go back in business 2 years ago, the number one thing I would have told myself is stop fucking listening to everybody else, man. I started getting everybody's opinion on what I should do, how I should build my business, but nobody had a dream as big as mine. If you do not listen to your gut and you start listening to everybody's opinions, you're going to end up like everybody. So I promise you, please listen to your own gut.